Hello guys, this is Tech here, and today I'm going to be doing a video showing you guys what my main PC consists of, and I also include the prices in case you want to build it yourself. So to start out, the processor that I use is the AMD FX A320E 3.2 GHz 8-core processor. It's actually 4 physical cores, but it's 8 logical cores, so it's actually pretty good for editing videos. I pretty much like it for editing. Now once it's a little faster, when Zen comes out, but I don't have too many complaints when it comes to editing. It says here at Jet.com it's $115.99, but actually the price increased up to $122.99. But if you use the code 1515, which gives you 50% off your product, it knocks it down to $103.70. So you're getting a pretty good price for the A320E. However, if you live near a micro center where you can drive to it without sacrificing a lot of gas, they actually sell an A320E for $80. So if you live next to a micro center, I highly recommend you go there instead to get your A320E, because not only do you get faster, but you get at a much cheaper price than $103. Up next, the CPU cooler that I use is the Hyper 212 Evo for $29.99. You can get it off of B&H. .com. I'll click on the website for you guys. B&H photo video. $0 taxes collected outside New York. So if you live in New York, expect to see some taxes from this website when you purchase it. But yeah, it actually keeps my CPU pretty cool. I look at high 20s, 30s. Sometimes it goes into the 40s, but that's when it's under a lot of stress. But normally it stays in the 30s, and sometimes it's 29 degrees Celsius. For the motherboard, I use the Gigabyte GA78 LMT USB 3 Micro ATX AM3 Plus motherboard. Honestly, it's $59 and everything, but if you can, go with a much better motherboard, because it's horrible for overclocking. Like, even with my Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, I've only been able to get my processor up to 3.6 gigahertz without it crashing. I can't get to 3.7 without getting a blue screen with the sad face on it, and then it starts over. So that's unfortunate. But if you can get a better motherboard. I'm sure there's one for cheaper as well. That's better. You can get this from NCIX US. This isn't the color that mine is at. So I mean, if you plan on putting it in a case where there's no window, or if you have a blue and white build, this is fine for you. But other than that, I would try to avoid this color scheme if you're trying to get some color consistency going on, because mine is it's a lot darker. It's black and gray. Yeah, my motherboard is black and gray actually. But moving on, for the memory, I have 12 gigabytes of RAM installed, but they're actually 2 different brands. Well, same brand, but 2 different types. The first one is the Kingston HyperX Fury Red 8 gigabyte stick. It's DDR3 memory, 1866 megahertz for $45.14 off of Amazon.com. I had to rearrange the price myself because it kept playing at the original price point, which is $55, but it's cut down to cheaper than that. As you can tell, memory prices have gone up. When I bought this, it cost me $37 or like $35, I believe. It wasn't this expensive at all. And then 4 gigabytes of RAM. You find this off of eBay for $19.20. Click on it for you guys. I'll actually go ahead, do this for you. I don't know what happened here. It's not the exact one that I use, but it's definitely close in specs. They said not to mix and match your memory because it can cause problems. For whatever reason, I haven't run into that issue with my RAM. I mean, they're both Kingston brand, but they're different types, both clocked at different speeds and everything. But for some reason, it's like I'm not experiencing any type of lag. I don't know, maybe because what I did initially was to make sure that I wasn't suffering it. I took out the 4 gigabyte stick first and had just the 8 gigabytes in, seemed to run a certain way that I put the 4 gigabytes in, and I just saw faster speeds, of course, since it's 12 gigabytes of RAM versus 8. Another thing about the motherboard, it forces everything at 1600 megahertz, so that could be why, because this hasn't been able to go to its full potential. It's only been able to go to 1600 because this motherboard, which is again why you should more likely avoid this motherboard. I would suggest it. You don't have to, but I would suggest doing that. But moving on to storage, I use the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1 terabyte hard drive, 7200 RPM. Good hard drive for this price, $48.89 off of Outlet PC. And then I actually have a second hard drive that I took out of an old family computer. It's 160 gigabytes, again 7200 RPM, Western Digital Blue. It says AV, but it's actually Western Digital Blue. You can pick it up for $20.10 on Amazon, or better yet, since it's giving me a different type of name, I imagine the prices are actually pretty different. So let's see. DVD Blue, 60 gigabytes. Let's see. Actually, yeah. Yeah, this is the actual hard drive itself. Yeah, so actually it's much cheaper. You get it for $14.95. We completely ignored this right here. You actually get my 160 gigabyte hard drive for $14.95. It's a pretty good price. Don't expect a lot of speed. It's the very middle ground, because Caviar Black is the the fastest hard drive. Of course, if you wanted to, you could just say screw this and get a 120 gigabyte SSD. Granted, it's more expensive, but it's definitely faster, depending on what brand you get, of course. For the power supply, I use the EVGA 600 watt power supply, A+ bronze efficiency. You can get for $49.49 off of SuperBiz. This was the reported cheapest price for it, but again, I want to check just to be sure, because sometimes websites act a little funny. 600 watts power supply. Yeah, not much of a price difference, but it's still cheaper nonetheless, so I'm sure you would go for that, unless you just prefer to use Amazon over something like superbiz.com. Then no, that's fine as well. It doesn't make much of a difference. This is something a little extra. I have a wireless network adapter, because where I'm at in my room, I don't have any Ethernet ports. The whole entire internet setup is on the other side of the house, so unless I get a really long Ethernet cord, which would be annoying and cause a lot of people to trip in the house, this is what you have to deal with right here. But it's pretty good. It's 300. It's a 301. It uses PCI, the original PCI, because when you put in the graphics card, it's going to take up the PCIe 1 slot, and you only use it with the PCIe slot. So this is the type of adapter you would need to use. I tried using a riser as well, but that didn't work either. So you're definitely going to have to sell for this. Or if you have a Wi-Fi router in your area, you can just plug it up to that instead. And now for the graphics card. I recently got the Power Color Radeon RX 470 Red Dragon model. It's clocked at 1210 megahertz. I was able to get it up to 1225. I don't know if it's because of a poor build, or if it's because my motherboard is just a piece of shit, which it is. So it might be that. I got it to 1225. I believe the memory clock is still set at 1650. That's the base clock. And the graphics card, it has one HDMI, 3 display ports, 1 DVI-D port. I use the HDMI and the DVI-D port. If you buy it from Newegg, it comes with a free Hitman game, limit offer. Also, just to clarify with you guys, it's only $159.99 until it says sale ends in 2 days, Wednesday, I should say 1 day, but whatever. But that ends tomorrow, so you'll be expecting to pay $179.99, which no, it's still a fine price. It's still pretty much MSRP. What I did was I had received a code from Newegg that gave me an extra 10% off my order. So I used the code with this. I only ended up paying $144 for my RX470. I bought it on the Monday of Thanksgiving week. So I got it for pretty much a steal, really, so I can't really complain about it, because that was the cheapest one I was going to find everywhere. You know, they have the same type of card, but it's RX480 for $10 more. It's not worth it if you're it's not worth it if you're just doing strictly 1080p gaming. You know, seeing the frame rate difference, very minimal, less than 10 frame difference. It doesn't justify the extra $10 you need to pay. But if you want, of course, use 1440p gaming, then go ahead and spend an extra $10. No problem. But you're probably noticing the case is missing. I use it's supposedly made by Cooler Master, but I don't think it really is though. It's called a Thermal Master. It came with a 500 watt power supply. Well, I bought my initial bare bones PC build off of eBay. This is the same case. I just changed different parts over time. But the reason why it's mainly not up here, because the website you could get it from, Micro Center, unless you can pick up a Micro Center and buy it for $40, you're looking to pay $61 in total, because you have to pay shipping to get shipped to your house. That's like $12. It's $57. Then they add tax to it, bring it up to $61, which is definitely not worth its quality, because honestly it's a piece of shit. I'm planning on getting rid of it. Hopefully Christmas. I asked my mom to get me Cooler Master Master Box 5 White Edition for Christmas, and no, I don't have to ask her for it, but I don't really have any other ideas for Christmas. You know, it's a tradition we do. Well, everybody does, but I digress. But yeah, that's my build, and all of that. Like I said, stay away from the case and get a case of your choice. But without the case, all of this is $567.32. Honestly, though, you can do it if you want to, but I don't recommend you buy this build for that price, because you can get a much better Intel build for the same price. You know, because Intel processors generally better than the FX series, because it's not outdated hardware. 803 plus socket is a few years old now. But of course, Zen comes out next year, so there's that to look forward to. But also, Cable Lake comes out as well. But yeah, again, you could easily find a better Intel build for this same price range. Hell, even for less than this price, you could get a better Intel build. So I would recommend you try something else, but at the end of the day, it's your money. You spend how you want to spend it. But yeah, that's really all I want to go over in this video with you guys. Whenever I'll do benchmarks, I'll list my PC build in the description below of all the parts. But yeah, this is it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. If you did, click the dislike button. It's fine. And if you do, but I request if you do click the dislike button, please let me know in the comments what you think I can do better to improve. Because at the end of the day, dislikes don't help if the creator doesn't know why you disliked it. Like, even if you say my video's utter shit, at least explain to me why and how I can improve my video. If you don't have anything to contribute, then just leave the video. Don't click the dislike button, just leave it, really. But of course, if you like it, click the like button. But that'll be it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. For the next video, I'm actually planning on doing a PC build for December, because it's November 29th at the time of this recording, and so get ready for the holidays, and I'll see if the PC list that I built already has adjusted accordingly to such. But we'll be going over that. It's going to be, I think it was a $1,000 PC build. I'll have to look again to make sure. But again, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.